And I will bring the third part through the fire, and I will find them as silver is refined. All right. So the Lord is putting us through a test, making sure that you believe in Yahweh Shem Yahshua, making sure that you believe what you say. All right. Because Jacob's trouble is coming, but most likely, if you keep this word, all right, he's gonna take care of you. All right, you're gonna eat. All right, you ain't gotta worry about money. You ain't gotta worry about food. The Lord's gonna take care of you in that day. All right. It's going to be a beautiful thing when the Lord takes care of his elect. All right, you're going to know who the man of the Lord is. All right. Let's see. I will refine them as silver is refined, and I will try them as gold is tried. And they shall call upon my name, and I will hear them, and I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshua is my God. All right. So that's what we saying, man. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshua is my God, man. It's my power. All right. He's gonna take care of his elect, man. All right. Oh man. Let's get Second Ezra 15 and 3. Let's get Second Ezra 15 and 3. All right. Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredibility of them trouble thee that speak against thee. All right, because we know the accuser of the brethren is coming. All right, which is Esau, Edom, and his people, and all the other nations, and even our own people. You see, our own people chose Barabbas. All right, instead of Yahweh Shah. All right, they wanted to kill a nigga. They didn't want the one that was out here healing and healing the sick, raising up the dead, and turning our people into righteousness. Nah, they wanted the dumbass nigga, man. And so y'all gotta pay for that, all right? For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. All right, like I said, the Lord is trying you, all right? When he said he's going to refine you as gold and refine you as silver and gold, all right? Trying you, putting you through that fire, he's making sure that you not unfaithful, all right? So he's going to put you through that test, all right? You coming out here in season, out of season, no matter it's cold or hot, he's putting you through that test. He's making sure that you gold in this thing, and that way you appreciate the kingdom. Because when you appreciate the kingdom, man, it's pretty much part of the Lord's masterpiece, the Lord's movie, man. Making you appreciate the kingdom when you get that spiritual body, all right? And have all them children that you want, and have all the riches and glory that you want in the kingdom, man. All right. Let's see, verse 5. Behold, saith Yahweh, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction, man. So, man, the Lord brought out the plagues to Kobe Bryant. He's going to bring them to Boozy. He's going to bring them to all our so-called fake leaders, all right? That's what's coming to him, man. All right, and we're seeing this coronavirus spread out. All right, that's part of them plagues coming. All right, that's part of them plagues coming. That's how we know, the Lord is eventually going to visit this place. All right. Verse 6, for wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and hurtful works are fulfilled. All right. So we seeing, if you can't see that this whole world right now is polluted, is full of wickedness, you probably wicked yourself, man. All right, because we see the wickedness, man. We looking forward to a world where it dwells in righteousness, man, where we have those spiritual bodies, all right, where we don't have to see all these wicked diseases out here that Esau Edom is making, or people's just out here eating all these other animals that we ain't supposed to be eating, all right? We ain't supposed to be eating all these other animals that the Lord told us to eat, and that's why you're seeing these diseases being spread. All right, you got Esau Edom and his wickedness, making up patents, putting out his wickedness, so he can come out here and kill people. All right, just so he can make more money. I mean, it's wicked. It's done. Instead of helping people, he wants to put out diseases and stuff so they can die out here, man. That's why these other nations are seeing that, and that's why they're gonna take out this place, man. All right. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh, I will hold my tongue no more as is touching their wickedness which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and the righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. So that's why we out here, man. We complaining to y'all about Shem outside, man. And this place is wicked as hell, man. This place is wicked as hell, man, and it's got to be taken out. All right? This place got to be taken out. So we crying to y'all about Shem outside that he take this place out. And this place is going to be taken out in an hour, man. That's no time, man. And that's what we waiting for. And the Lord have mercy on us and sees our sacrifices for coming out here and preaching his word. All right? Because we ain't trying to end up like Kobe Bryant. We ain't trying to end up like all these other 2/3, man. All right? We ain't trying to end up like these 2/3, man. Shoot. And it says also his brother's texting me right now. His 13-year-old daughter, one of four, reportedly died as well. Man. That's crazy, man. So if you ain't following y'all by Shimmy outside, it doesn't care. He don't care, man. He got you on he got your number, and when he calls it, man, he gonna take you up to the spirit realm. That's crazy, man. So that's why we out here preaching this word, man, so he can have mercy on us and mercy on our children. All right? Because when the Lord is angry, man, he's not gonna care if it's your children, your daughter. I mean, it's a little baby. He's gonna take you out, man. So that's why we out here preaching this word, man, that he sees and have mercy on us, man. We crying up to y'all by Shimmy outside that he take this place out. Because what, you think we gonna be out here preaching forever? We ain't gonna be out here preaching forever. Alright? Eventually this place is gonna be taken out, man. And all you that want to do wickedly shall be as stubble. Alright? Verse 9, and therefore saith the Lord, I shall surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood among them. All right? Because Esau, Edom, and all these other nations, man, it was out here killing us, man. Putting us through slavery. All right? Putting us, I believe our brothers said if you went out and, I guess in the sugar cane fields or something like that, your expectancy of life was like, what, 6 months? That's crazy, man. 6 months. So you know, our peoples as the sands of the sea. So, you know, that's a whole bunch of Israelites just dying just by picking cotton and whatever resources that all these other nations had us to do, you know. Because all these other nations, they punch us in our teeth falling out, all right, and put a funnel just so we can eat. Our people out here just mourning and crying for death, so they won't have to go through this slavery, all right. So y'all got something to pay, man. Word says reward her even as she rewarded you in double. You know, it's going to be double. You're going to get that in double. You're going to go on slave ships just because. I mean, just imagine that. You're going to put all these other heathens on slave ships just because. You ain't even got to. Because you got to remember, you're going to have spiritual power in that day. All right? And you just going to put them in slave ships. You're going to be able to fly, and you're going to have all your other servants, and they going to be treating them bad. I believe also the word says you're going to put them in a hole or a ditch or something like that just because, and then you're going to come back and look at it. I got to get the scripture. Whenever I look it up, I get it again. I know I got it written down somewhere, but I was like, man, that's freaking crazy, man. We just going to do that just because. Because you got to remember, they did that to our people just because. All right? We've been in this captivity for so long. We see our people just self-hating. They're putting that blonde hair in their hair, looking like freaking dinosaurs with the freaking claws. Freaking blonde hair. I mean, they just want to look like heathen. They want to look like base men. All right. So that's why we out here, man. We crying to Yahweh Hashem outside that He takes us out of here. All right. That we get caught up in them chariots. And Lord willing, we get caught up in them chariots. So Lord willing, we get that spiritual power as well. All right. You know, brothers get that get them dreams and they read the scriptures about their spiritual power. Hey, Lord willing, I get that spiritual power. All right. I would love to have that spiritual power in that day, man. All right. Breaking the heathens. Man, that's true. All right. Let's see what else. Behold, my people is led as a flock to slaughter, and I will suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. All right, we just lined up for the slaughter. But I will bring them with the almighty hand and stretch out my arm, and I will smite Egypt with plagues. So we seeing this coronavirus, man. All right, that's Egypt, which is a Babylon the Great, is being smitten with plagues. All right, as before, and I will destroy all the land thereof. So eventually, you know, at the end of the day, Babylon the Great is going to be destroyed, man, by them nuclear missiles that the Lord sends over here. All right. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with plagues, and the punishment of Yahweh shall bring upon it. So that's why we crying to the Lord, man. Destroy this place and destroy it so beautiful, man. And let us be able to watch the destruction of our enemies. All right, that's what we're waiting for, man. To be able to watch the destruction of our enemies, because it's found with the blood of the prophets, man. All right. Verse 13, they shall till the ground and shall mourn, for the seed shall fall through the blasting of the hail and the fearful consolation. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. All right, because it's going to be so much death and destruction, man. Nuclear missiles going off. You got the plagues, you got the famine. All right, got so much death and destruction, people dying. All right, mourning, famine, sickness. And the Lord got a lot coming to this world, man. All right, and He's coming back to bring balance and justice to this world. All right. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hand. It's like you. So that's pretty much race wars and people, you know, robbing and killing each other, getting whatever they can find. All right, that's what's coming here, man. For there shall be sedition among men, invading one another, and they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. All right, so like I said, no matter how rich you are, all right, you're gonna be invaded, man. They're not gonna care. I say this place is gonna be crazy as hell, man. This place is gonna be crazy as hell. All right. A man shall desire to go into his city, and shall not be able to. For because the pride of the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. So that's what's coming, man. And Lord willing, you of the elect, and He put that hedge around you, and you won't have to. The Lord take care of you in that day, man. All right. Verse 19, and a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread for great tribulation. I said that's that family, man. All right, destroying, coming over to your neighbor's house or whatever and getting what they can get, man. Just locking up and go. Like as they do yet the day unto my chosen, so would I do also, and repent in their bosom, saith Yahweh Bashem Yasar. My right hand shall not spare the sinners, and my sword shall not cease over them that shed innocent blood upon the earth. So Esau, Edom, and you are the nations, man. You got hell to pay, man. You got a hell of a payment to pay for shedding the innocent blood of the Israelites, starting with the elect. All right? You ain't going to get away scotch-free. All right? The fire is gone forth from his wrath, and have consumed the foundations of the earth, and the sinners like the straw that is kindled. Woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments, saith Yahweh. So woe to you that's out here doing whatever. All right, you out here, you called to preach his word, but you now out here preaching his word. Woe to you, man. All right, the Lord got destruction for you. You don't want to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. You don't want to hear the prophets out here preaching to you. All right, you got death and destruction waiting to you, man. For the Lord knoweth all them that sin against them, therefore deliver he them unto death and destruction. Like I said, man. Like I said, man. Behold the horrible vision and appearance thereof from the east, where all the nations of the dragons of Arabia come out, many chariots, and the multitude of them shall be carried away as the wind upon the earth, which they hear them up in fear and trembling. So it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Let's see what else I want to get. Something else I want to get. Let's get 2nd Ezra 9. Well, let's get 2nd Ezra 8 and 3. All right. 2nd Ezra 8 and 3. There be many created, but few shall be saved. All right. Few's gonna be saved. And we read a lot in 2nd Ezra 15, man. And there's a lot of death and destruction coming. Let's get 2nd Ezra 9 and 1. All right. 2nd Ezra 9 and 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou time diligently in itself, when thou seest the part of the signs past, which I told thee before, then thou shalt understand that it is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. So we seeing the times, man. That's why we are preaching the word, letting our people know to come into righteousness, man. Because some horrible times is coming. If you don't want to repent and be ye converted, all right, you're going to be destroyed, man. That's just plain and simple. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes, uproars in the people in the world. All right, we seeing that, man. Puerto Rico, I believe, getting hit by, 500 earthquakes or so. The Lord's coming to visit this place. The Lord's coming to visit this place, man. All right. Then thou shalt well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days when before thee, even from the beginning. Like all that is made in the world and have a beginning and end, the end is manifest. Even so the times also wherein the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works and endings and effects. And everyone that shall be saved shall be able to escape by his works and by faith wherein he hath believed. All right? So you have faith. You got to have faith in this thing, man. Because seeing all this craziness going down, you got to have faith. All right? And also by your works. Coming out here and preaching his word like the Lord called you to do. All right? Shall be preserved from said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land where my borders, and I've sanctified them from me from the beginning. All right? So we hoping that we preserve from all this death and destruction, man. That we get caught up in them chariots, all right? For such as life have received benefits and have known, hold on, skip. Verse 9. Then shall they be a pitiful case, which now have abused my laws, abused my ways, Salakia, and they that have cast them away despiteful shall dwell in torments. All right, 2/3 out there, man. For such as in their life receive benefits and have not known me. All right, that's Kobe, man. Have seen benefits. One of the greatest basketball stars, got all these accolades, championships, but have not known Yahweh Shem Yahshai. All right, have not known Yahweh Shem Yahshai, man. And they have loathed my law while they had yet liberty. All right, I'm pretty sure Kobe heard the prophets out there, but instead wanted to do his own thing. And yet a place of repentance was open unto them. So the place of repentance is open to the 2/3 and the elect right now still. But, you know, it's written, 2/3 ain't going to listen, and they're going to be destroyed, man. Understood not, but despised it. The same must know it after death by pain. All right? That's plain and simple, man. You're going to know the law, statutes, and commandments by death by pain. By the various ways that Yahweh Shem Shai has, you know, laid up for you. All right? Let's see what else I want to get. Let's get Revelation 11. Let's see. Let's get Revelation 11:4. These are the 2 olive trees and the 2 candlesticks standing before Yahweh Bashim outside of the earth. And if any man hurt them, fire proceeded out of their mouth, devoured their enemies. And if any man will hurt them, he must in this manner be killed. All right, so this is the man in that day in Jacob's trouble. All right, they're going to be bestowed with their spiritual power. All right, these have the power to shut up heaven and rain not in the days of their prophecy, and have power over the waters, and to turn them into blood and smite the earth with plagues as often as they will. So Lord willing, the man of the Lord get that spiritual power. You know, me, myself, and other brothers like mine, you know, out here preaching this word in truth and sincerity. All right, they get that spiritual power. Like I said, Lord willing. You know, like I said, that's a beautiful thing, man. Be able to protect yourself in that day when enemy comes in and rushing in like a flood. All right. Let's jump down to verse 11. After 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from Yahweh Shem Shai entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. All right, so this is what's happening to us, you know, starting with the apostles on down. The Spirit of God, all right, you know, enter into them, woke them up, let them know that they were Israelites, and then, you know, this thing went rolling, all right, especially with YouTube blowing up, all right. Now people know that we Israelites, man, and we raising up. You know, pretty much you see all these camps around, you know, that's like a flag, man, a spiritual flag showing you that this place is going down. That's why we out here preaching this word, the downfall of this kingdom. All right. So it's a beautiful thing. You know, Lord willing, there be more brothers out here to be out here with me. But, you know, it is what it is, you know. I got to stand tall, got to stand faithful, got to stand bold and still preach this word because I believe in Yahweh Shem outside that, you know, he has a reward for me for doing this work, you know. See, I watch other brothers' channels, man. I'll be like, man, I wish there were more brothers out here with me, you know. Be a better conversation, be able to talk, you know, you be more like-minded. But, you know, it is what it is. This is my story. This is, you know, what the Lord has for me. And, you know, just got to go out here and still preach this word, all right? And, you know, for my sacrifice, Lord willing, I'm of the elect, and he takes care of me and my family, all right, because of my sacrifice. All right, like I said, I know a whole bunch of people out here in the city that know they're Israelites, but they now out here preaching this word. They just keyboard Israelites, man. All right. And great fear fell upon them which saw them. So, you know, you seeing the fear on the people. You seeing Esau Edom. He knows his kingdom's destroyed. Now the average Joe Edomite, another nation, they may not know what's going on, but these elites and everybody else, they know what's going on, man. They know this place is going to be destroyed. They know they're going to be in slavery. Right? That's why they're accusing other brethren. That's why they're setting up laws and all this stuff to come after us. Because of that, they know that this place is going to be destroyed. All right? Verse 12, and they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. And they ascended into heaven in a cloud, and the enemies beheld them. All right, so Lord willing, you are the elect, and you be able to caught up in them chariots, man, that the Lord has for you. All right, and be able to see the destruction of your enemies. All right. In the same hour, there was a great earthquake, and the tenth part of the city fell. And in the earthquake was slain of men 7,000, and the remnant were affrighted and gave glory unto Yahweh by Hashem Yasah of heaven. All right. So we're going to give, Lord willing, if I'm of the elect, I'm going to give glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yasah in that day. The elect is going to give glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yasah in that day, man. All right. Let's get Song of Solomon 5. Crap, where's it at? Wisdom of Solomon 5, Salakia. 5:1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such have afflicted him and made no accounts of his labor. Alright, so the great man, he's gonna stand boldly, man. Alright, they laughed at you for coming out here. Said you looking all crazy as hell for coming out here preaching his word. Alright. But you're going to stand boldly in that day. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear and shall be amazed at the strangeness of their salvation. Because it's going to be strange as hell, man. Here you are. Here's the other nations, all right, watching you get ascended into them chariots, all right? It's going to be strange as hell, man. It's going to come like right out of the movies, man. All right? Beamed up in them chariots, man. And your body being changed right then and there, all right? So far beyond that they look for, and they repenting and groaning in anguish of spirits, they say within themselves, this is he whom we have sometimes derision and a proverb and a reproach. These niggas spicks and wetbacks, all right, getting caught up into chariots, getting beamed up, while we over here, while we over here about to get bombed and destroyed by these nuclear missiles. That's pretty much what's going to happen. We fools accounted his life madness and his end to be without honor. So they see you out here, man, preaching this word in truth and sincerity, trying to reach your people, trying to tell them that you Israelites. But they was like, man, you a fool, man. You a fool for coming out here. But we fools for Yahweh B'Shem Yahshua's sake, man. We fools for Yahweh B'Shem Yahshua. And if I gotta look like a fool for Yahweh B'Shem Yahshua, it is what it is, It is what it is, Because that glory, that crown of glory, all right, it ain't gonna compare to anything that you get on this side, man. Being cold, being hot, getting rained on, all right? This is all gonna be worth it when you get in the kingdom, man. Verse 5, how is he numbered among the children of power and his lot among the saints? Because they didn't believe a word that you say, man. Like I said, they look at you crazy. It's like, wow. Like, really? What he's saying was true? All right? I was dealing with a scoffer the other day on one of my videos. He was like, man, God ain't real. Wake up, black man. Oh man, you crazy as hell. You more delusional for saying that you Israelite. Hey, it is what it is. You're gonna learn the hard way that Yahweh B'Shem Yahshua is real, that we ain't black people. All right, my shirt is black. This is black. All right, you different shades of brown, but you call black. But you calling yourself black. And you look up the word black, it comes with all these negative connotations, all right, negative definitions and words, all right. And you look at the Edomite, and they call themselves white, all right. They ain't white. They're different colors of red, all right. But it is what it is, man. These people are going to learn the hard way, man. Lord willing, you're of the elect, and you'll be able to see your enemies fall right before your eyes, man. Oh, especially if you get that spiritual power, really be able to do damage, man. But I think that's pretty much it right now. It's cold as hell. But with that, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, B'Shem, Yahushua, B'Shem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders Much respect to you brothers out there preaching this word in the truth and sincerity, whether you by yourself or with a group. You still out there preaching this word in the truth and sincerity, trying to gather the elect, all right, and trying to, hopefully the Lord have mercy, blessings, and election upon your household. But with that, until next time, Lord willing, shalom.